Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, dear students. Welcome to our science class. These are our classroom rules. I'm very sure you are familiar with it. Just to remind you of them, and let's start. Today is Tuesday. The date is 29th of September 2020. We're studying lesson 5. What are some science tools? Finally, enough with the investigations, enough with the scientific methods and all that. Now let's learn how tools can help you to do your investigations, okay? Do you think that tools are really important?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. Okay, great. Yes, they are very important for you as a scientist. If you want to make your experiment, you need to use tools, a lot of them. It depends on what you are investigating about. Look at here, this question, after we finish this lesson, you will be able to answer it. This scientific equipment is filled with liquids over here. Can you see in his hand? What tools can scientists use to measure the volume of liquid? What do you think? Do you remember, guys? We took science tools since grade 3. How can you measure volume?
I know.
Yes, Tala.
We could measure it by this like glass thing that
You
it's
don't
like
know what
this
is it
one
called?
that he's holding in his
You don't know the name?
a measuring cup or something.
Yes, you can use a measuring cup, but a volume, it has something called graduated. Yes, excellent. Graduated cylinder. Good job, Tala. Good job. Excellent. Okay, look at this picture over here. If you're going to a field trip and you want to make an observation or you want to learn about the natural world outside, you may take hand lens or a camera. And what is this? Is it a net?
Yes.
Okay. Maria, can you read for me? If you like school.
If you like school field trips, you might want to become a field scientist. Field scientists travel around the world studying science in the wild. They pack their tools and take them along.
Yes. Do you think all these tools is these are these the only tools that they need outside, or there are some more?
There's some more.
Of course there are some more. It depends on what you are looking for, what you are searching for. Now let's see, collecting net. This collecting net help you to do what, ya Feiruz? Can you read for me, Feiruz?
Yes.
Okay, collecting net.
This is like the one they put it in the pool to clean it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Excellent. Excellent. Yes. Yes, it
What
is.
kind of animals swim near the shore of a pond? A
Excellent.
scientist,
Yes, a
Gary,
scientist.
scientist might use a collecting net and an observation pan, carefully pulling the net through the water. They can
Excellent.
catch small animals without harming them.
Good job. Thank you. So just like you said, Amal, it's just like the same one
A
we use
pool.
in the pool to collect the dirt and leaves, dead leaves and everything. But here they use it. Do you know why? Maybe they use it in a pond to collect some flies or some insects that they don't want to harm. They want to study about them. So they want to take them without harming them. So using a collecting net is the best way to do that. Now let's see about cameras. Wow, look at this camera underwater. Can you read for me, Jana?
Yes. Miss, can I read?
Of course, after Jana you can read. Jana?
Okay. What do lionfish eat? How do they catch their food? To investigate, a scientist might use an underwater video camera. Cameras help scientists record events.
Excellent. So can you see this lionfish? They called it
Yes.
a lionfish because it has lines. What else?
Because it's like
Look like a
like-
lion?
yeah, no, it didn't look like a fish. Really. Like it's so weird.
Yes, it is. But
It's like in the aquarium.
say
Yeah,
something
it's really weird.
when we see something just like that, what do we say? Subhanallah.
Subhanallah.
Excellent. We say Subhanallah, Subhan al Khaliq. Okay. This guy over here, he's using a camera, video camera, and he's using it underwater. It's made to be used underwater. This is so cool how we can use stuff to study and record our observations. So, and our event, it's really useful and helpful. What about hand lens? Look at the hand lens. Yes, Tala. Yes, Tala.
How does an ant move? How does it use its mouth parts? And hand answer these questions. Hold the hand lens near your eye. Then move your other hand to bring the object into view. Move the object back and forth until it is in sharp focus.
Yes, I'm very sure you are familiar with the hand lens. I'm very sure that you used one before.
Yeah, from grade 2 and
Grade 1. Since grade 1, you are taking science tools and how do we use them. Okay, guys.
Yeah.
And we know that hand lens make things looks bigger. Do you know something else make things looks bigger?
yes.
Yes, what do you know?
A microscope. Yeah, that's
Light microscope. Excellent, excellent. Good, good. Okay. Are these all the tools we know in science, or we need in science, or we need more tools?
We need more. So much more.
Okay, good. Are you excited about them? Do you want to know more about them?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay, let's see. Into the lab. Into the lab, what's living in a drop of pond water? Lots of tiny creatures. So, some behave like animals, others are like plants. All are too small to be seen with only a hand lens. So, a pond is a remarkable place to study about, okay? Because it has a lot of things that they are very tiny, small, that you cannot see with your own eye. Even when you use the hand lens, you can't make them bigger. You need to use other stuff to see the small things there. Now, can you
I
see?
ask you something?
Of course, you can ask me something. Yes, sure.
That some of the tools are part of the doctor. That means if you like someone became a doctor, if someone became a doctor like me, I want to become a doctor. So is science part of it?
Of course, science is all about what all doctors study is science. They study science of the human bodies, maybe animals, everything related to science they are studying. Doctors study science, of course, definitely. But not every scientist is a doctor. Doctors study maybe more thing about how diseases and how do they happen and how do they cure them, and medicine can be different types, a lot of things you can think of when you grow up. This is a good way of thinking, Tala. Nice if you want to be a doctor, but you may need to read more about the specialties and what do they study and what do they do. I think you may be into the lab more than being a doctor if you want to use these stuff, trying new experiments. You can be in a laboratory. You can study laboratory instead of science and medicine. Now back to our tools, our cool tools. What can you see over here? 4 different tools. Can you tell me what do they do, and or what do you know about them? Do you recognize one of them? Let me see the participants. I want someone I didn't hear. Judy. Judy, are you here?
Yes.
Okay, dear Judy. Can you tell me what do you know about these tools?
Don't really know much.
Do you know a microscope?
Yeah.
Okay, microscope, micro means very small. That's why they said microscope. Scope mean to make it bigger, okay? To make it wide. So microscope make things look bigger. Let's see about the other pictures over here. Okay, so science tools can be heavy and expensive. If you want to observe the tiniest pond life, you will need science tools that are too big or too delicate to be carried into the field. For example, scientists use computers to record and analyze data. What do I mean by data? Informations. Construct models and communicate with other scientists. Is it really important to communicate with other scientists, guys?
Yes.
Good. Yes, it is really important. We use numbers. Scientists use numbers. Some tools help scientists count things. They need to count. Some scientists estimate, while others perform complex mathematical calculations. All scientists must be comfortable using numbers. Yes. So I remember that Maria is our math teacher. Now, do you like science as it is related to math?
Yes.
Okay, good. Over here, you can see a light microscope, and the next picture is about the dropper. Look at the electron microscope. What about a pipette? Okay, guys, our time is already up. We finished our science session. So what I want from you is, please guys, to read about light microscope, the dropper, and also electron microscope and a pipette. It's all in page 45. You can find it in page 45. Tomorrow, I would like to discuss that about that with you. Okay? I want you guys to explain them for me with each one. Why should we use why is a scientist using them? Okay,
Okay.
deal.
Deal.
Okay guys, sign in on time to your next session.
Miss.
Thank you for listening to me. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Miss.